Let me clean my screen. See who's watching. I don't want to see. I don't know what this new thing is on Facebook, but don't care too much about Facebook. Let's see how many people is going to get on here. How many people really care? Or how many people are reactionary? And a lot of our people, so-called blacks, are reactionary people. We want stuff like when something happens. But check the shirt out. Separation, independence. Shout out to my man Pharaonic Wear. I'm not going to be long on here. A lot of subjects I don't really talk about as much, and I don't like getting on Facebook because I like to show y'all certain things. And Facebook now is blocking a lot of things. So just to let y'all know that. So I jumped on here. Let me give y'all background for some of you people who really don't know who I am or think that I just came out in 2015 or 2010 or something like that. Let me give y'all a little history background on who I am. I know some of y'all know and some of y'all may not know. Okay? So before there was, again, a YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, the Umars, the Setis, Plights, all these people came on the scene. I was doing a radio show in Philadelphia. And I don't like to keep repeating this to people, but I just want to make this clear because I know my brother's going to put this up on YouTube. I'm going to talk about what happened in Chicago with and shout out to the sisters and brothers in New Era Detroit. I support y'all, but y'all need a research team. You need a research team. I'm going to say this again. You need a research team in the New Era Detroit. Not just on Egypt, okay? Not just on slavery. I'll repeat those two again. Not just on slavery, not just on Egypt. Law itself. Now, I meant to bring my other book downstairs by Carter G. Woodson. Carter G. Woodson, in The Miseducation of the Negro, states, the Negro must be like the Englishman who studies the law, not because he wants to go into the profession, but he must know the interpretations of the court and the Constitution. That's what Carter G. Woodson said. You must know the law. Don't allow these Negroes running around here that think that they know something and talk about black power all the time. Okay? You don't never see them on the forefront. So again, I want to commend the New Era Detroit. But you must get a research law team. Okay? Stop letting these Negroes run around here talk about, oh, that's the white man's law. I see y'all page on Facebook. Facebook is not ran by us. I see New Era Detroit's Facebook page. I see y'all Twitters. I see your Instagrams. I see your YouTubes. You know, it's not a knock. But I'm just saying, if you talk about the white man, everything is the white man's stuff then. You're using his tools, but know how to play chess. And if there's any doubtful Negroes that's on here that's an attorney, that's a politician, that's a radio personality that say that I'm wrong, then you have the opportunity to prove me wrong. I've been doing this radio thing for 14, 15 years, and I'm going to take y'all back to the cassette days. I'm just going to move them. This is from the cassette days. Okay? 2005. Taj and Sabir. I'm just going to move this around just so y'all can see that I didn't just walk into this information. 2005. 2004. Do y'all see this? Okay? Cassette tapes. Just in case you think. And I've been talking about this information since 2004 or before, because this was the newspaper that came out first. Civil alert. Do the research on that. 2003, I've been talking about this information, right? For some reason, Johnny come latelys, y'all want to believe everything they're saying. Okay? So, this is the radio shows, and this is not all of them. Michael Rupert talked about the drug game. 2005. Right? He was ex-DEA agent. So all these are cassette tapes. I have 3,000 of them. I just started converting these things onto CD. So I will have these available for $20. Okay? Actually, it was one I had with an attorney and she got off the radio show. I'm trying to find it in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find this up in here real quick before I start. Here you go. 2005 with me and an attorney. Her name was Natasha. She jumped off the radio show in 2005 thinking I was a jailhouse attorney. No, wrong guy. Didn't go to jail to learn this. Okay? Never went to jail to learn any of this. And everything I'm going to talk to y'all about in a few minutes, I was building back then on radio, challenging politicians, sheriffs, judges, attorneys at WURD in Philadelphia. So I ain't just walking to this radio game. There was no YouTubes again. There was no Facebooks. There was no Instagrams. There was no Twitters. There was no cameras in the room. So this is what we were rocking with before then. And then we went to this. And now I'm converting them for everybody on CD so everybody can get them. You can copy them, $20. Okay? So the little background. So y'all know I ain't just walk into this. And I did masses of films. So let me share this with y'all. Again, you need a research study team. You need that. One thing I want to say, reason why I said the research team, so you can go dig up. I ain't talking about white supremacy. I saw the footage, and I was kind of pissed. It ain't about white supremacy. Don't let these Negroes run around here telling you it's white supremacy, okay? Don't let them do that. If you supreme, you don't worry about that kind of stuff. I'm supreme. I don't worry about what they do. But I know wicked and evilness. And the niggas that's on the police department need to be kicked in that ashtray. Seriously, the niggas that's in that police department, no matter where you at and you not standing up. So, the reason why, again, and if y'all want to object and whatever and throw your hands up or whatever, here's your opportunity. It's not even about a religion. You must have a research team. Like the Nation of Islam, I am a researcher, been a researcher for almost 20 years on every subject. When I started researching stuff like this, fighting slavery in Chicago, do you see that? Every city. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. Now this is Chicago, right? This is California. Every city, you must have a research team. So, when you read stuff like this, and I'm going to go into it because they said that they was obstructing the highway. I don't know how many of y'all know what a highway is, but I'm going to give y'all the breakdown. But you see that? You must study history and study law. Again, Carter G. Woodson said, in the miseducation of the Negro, he said, the Negro must know the law and the interpretations of the court and the Constitution, not because he wants to go into that profession. They don't teach you law in law school, people. I'm going to repeat that again. And if it's anybody that's on here now, if anybody that's in law school now, prove that I'm wrong. They don't teach law in law school. You're taught procedural law. Procedural law. And if that be the case, you would know everything that they're doing to people is a total violation, and that Negroes are not necessarily citizens. They are basically denizens. If you don't know what the word denizen is, I suggest you look up the word denizen. Okay? So, I'm looking at the video, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, obstructing the highway, didn't nobody do anything. Let me show y'all what obstructing a highway is. I'm gonna give you two, coming from a law dictionary. Yeah, law. It's not just one law dictionary, people. You have Bouvier, Black's Law, Blackstones, okay, and Ballantines. You have other books. Don't take my word for it. Look them up. If I need to repeat them to y'all again, I will repeat them again. You have Words and Phrases, America Jurisprudence, Corpus Juris Secundum. The key is that none of these Negro attorneys are going to tell y'all that unless you got a couple of $1,000s. And none of these Negroes that's giving these lectures are going to tell you this because they don't know their damn self. But you go to a feel-good session. That's what it is. A feel-good session. I felt good. But like the minister said, you go in and you come out, you go in dumb and you come out even dumber. That's what happened. So instead, what they should have did, and what I consider y'all, you should have linked with the Nation of Islam in Chi-Town. I know some of y'all may not agree with them, but you should have linked with the Nation of Islam. I saw the European when he was disrespectful. It is. That's in their nature. I ain't got to run around calling nobody the devil. That's in their nature. It's because you're ignorant of the law. And they say ignorant of the law is no excuse. Now, who's teaching our people the law? I'm going to repeat that again. Did y'all catch it? Ignorance of the law is no excuse, but who is teaching our people the law? So let me show y'all something. I told you, if you don't understand, I will repeat it again. Object or whatever. So I'm going to show y'all from two different law dictionaries. This one is taken out of the deluxe dictionary, law dictionary. Negroes will say, well, that's the white man's book. Everything is the Europeans, if that's the case. Obstruction, hinder, obstacles, or barriers, right? See this? Now I'm going to show you, who did they cause injury to? Talk to me. The only injuries I saw out there was the police. You had children out there. Who was injured? Was it a police officer or was the public injured? Okay. Word properly describe an injury. But we're going to look into this other word because remember, this is obstruction, right? I just want to take you here. Obstruction in the highway includes anything interfering with the highway assessment. So I don't think they stopped anybody. But wait a minute. Talk to me. Any of my people on here from New Era? What highway they obstructed? Okay, obstruction within a statute requires certain, right, precautions of those who charge of a train. And parents, what? Which one is it, yo? Hold up. But obstruction in the highway is interfering with the highway. So let me see what a highway is. Let me roll back. Require a public use of road. Hold up. Were they in the street? Can everybody see that? Were they in the street? No, I don't think so. A free public, right? A free and public roadway. So the people have the right to be on the street, or do they? Do they have a right? So my man Lysander told me that me coming to Houston, it should be a packed house. He said this is the information that they need. My man, I'll be in Houston this Sunday at the Live Oak Center. I'm gonna be there for a whole week giving civics classes, and I hope I see y'all there. So we're just trying to get the time and the date. I think it's gonna be Sunday at 5 o'clock, but I'm gonna do it almost every day at the Shape Center in Houston. But we need to know this, man. So, but look what it says: Southern Michigan. A free and public roadway or street. So I thought the public pays for the tax dollars, right? So let me show y'all something else in the motor vehicle law. In every motor vehicle law book, they have these things in it. I'm going to show y'all something, just in case y'all don't understand me. You think I'm making stuff up. Freeway. A freeway is a highway in respects to which owners, right? This is, again, that's just the freeway, but the cop didn't say that. Listen to the cop when he said obstructing the highway. That's what he said. The reason why I'm focusing on that because he said obstructing the highway. So, this is the definition of a highway. The public ways wherever nature publicly maintained and open to the public. You see that? Do y'all see this? So, was the New Era brothers and sisters on a, oh, they're the public, right? Yeah, I didn't see nobody stopping no cars. I didn't see them do that. All right. So the only people I saw committing crimes was the police. That's it. So they're so arrogant in their goals, right? Of keeping people asleep. And then you had the Negro police come in. Listen, I'm from the streets of South Philly. I know it. I know the killings. I know all of that. I got it. I'm with it. I've been shot 5 times. I mean, I've been through the ringer. I done did stuff that wasn't cool. I got it. But don't, if a nigga that's a police officer never experienced that, don't come to me and talk about why. They create the climate for this stuff to happen. They don't want us to unify at all. And this is why I said the New Era Detroit should have called or linked with the Nation of Islam and other groups, not just being themselves. They don't give a damn, y'all, about y'all waving that red, black, and green flag. They don't give a damn. It's about unity, yo. And if you have a research team that research their laws, that research their ordinances, that research their resolutions, and research what they can and cannot do, local police officers, and if I'm wrong, I can dare any police officer that's local to tell me that I'm wrong. Every local police officer is a municipal guard. Municipal guard. You took the job, so don't tell us how hard your damn job is. You took it. If you want to really help the people, you ain't got to join the police force to help the people. You educate the people. So I'm going to show y'all something in law, just in case y'all attorneys on here too. And I want y'all to start using this and stop allowing these Negroes on these radio stations to lie to you. I don't like listening to Joe Madison. A lot of people I don't like listening to. They filling y'all head with a bunch of BS. So I'm going to show y'all something. And you can research this. Don't take Sabir Bey's name at all. Do the research. I'm going to show you something. And I've been saying this since I've been on radio in 2004. I've been saying this on the radio. And why in 2017 we still talking about police brutality? Title 18. This is Title 18, United States Codes, subsection 2331 by definition. Terrorism. But let me scroll down. I'm going to show y'all something. Bear with me. I don't like coming on because Facebook like to delete your stuff because they say copyright infringements. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't know if you can see that. Domestic terrorism involved the acts of dangerous to human life. When they threw those brothers on the ground, wasn't that domestic terrorism? Y'all looking for an Arab because Hollywood got you looking at Hollywood, the news got you looking at Arabs as being a terrorist. No, baby. No. Involvement to dangerous to human life that are violation of the criminal law of the United States or any state, right? So if an attorney on here tell me I'm wrong, because they love to twist your words up. See, they're not used to somebody coming in here to know the word game. So, to intimidate or coerce a civilian population. Ain't this what the Chicago police was doing to the people who was out there peacefully? And if y'all so tough, why didn't they fight back? You have these Negroes who's telling y'all to go out here and do all this stuff, but yet you can't find some of these dudes. I've seen a couple of these cats, I'm gonna kill a cracker. And then you turn around, they're gone, and you can't reach them. And they'll tell you, oh, this is the white man's law. But wait a minute. You can read domestic terrorism, to intimidate or coerce a civilian population. Okay? This is what they're doing. Please let them know. And if you cannot explain this, y'all can feel free to reach out to me. info@thesabirbeyshow.com. info@thesabirbeyshow.com. Or I'm on Facebook. You can look me up. SABIRBEY. I don't give a damn because I'm not trying to force y'all into no religion because I don't rock with religions like this. It's about right and wrong. Okay? So, I want you to look that up and see what the police were doing. I want you to look up certain things. So, someone may say obstructing the justice. Here's another law book. Besides that one. Obstruction of justice. Isn't that what they were doing? Not the new era. The police was violating their law under the color of law. So I'm not even gonna go too long in this, man. I just wanted to share this because everybody's been inboxing me. Sabir, did you see about this? What you think about this? What you think about that? I'm like, if I tell y'all, or y'all want to share it and share with the people and say, let's have these study groups. Y'all in the new era Detroit need a research study group on law. You don't have to go into that profession. Y'all have to start protect like that judge. I'm really not a fan of judges, but she was great, exposed some things, and she got disappeared. You know, but listen, you need a study group. You need an army with you. Half of them cats y'all running with ain't gonna ride with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Half of these dudes that y'all think that's riding ain't riding with you. And when it gets real rough, they give up. You notice I didn't give up since 97, 98, and I started the radio and I started blasting people out on the radio in 2003, 2004. I never gave up. My brother Sabir Bey never gave up. No matter how much criticism came to him, he never gave up. We never got off the beaten path of what needs to be done. Again, some people ask me, why are you not on XM? Because I don't even want to do radio no more. Let them keep those dudes over there like keep lying to you. We have different platforms now.
It's 12 o'clock.
And it's 12 o'clock. And I got to get out the house. So, I just wanted to do this little short video so y'all can do some research and share it with my family in Detroit. Because I always visit Detroit all the time. I just left there in January. I left Chicago in January. You know, I'm always there. But y'all need a research team, yo. Seriously. And you need to really start dealing with nationality full time too. They don't care about you waving that red, black, and green flag, man. I was hurt when I'm watching that video, and nobody was fighting back. Nobody. And there's laws, states that you can resist unlawful arrest. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that you have a right to resist unlawful arrest? That's another subject though. But y'all can get at me. Sabir info at the SabirBeyShow.com. That's the email. Or you can hit me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. And if you're in law school and you think you being a lawyer and an attorney, because a lawyer and an attorney are two different things, you're not being taught law, people. You're taught procedural law. That's it. To conform. That's my Facebook. Again, pull out the stuff I've been doing for eons. And if y'all want any CDs of my old radio shows, you'll still hear me saying the same exact thing. Same exact thing. Okay? Since 2004 and 2005. There's the history right there. That's classic cassettes. All shows. So I got to get off of here, y'all. It's been real. I'll see y'all in Houston, Texas. I'll be there for a whole week doing series classes. But you can inbox me on Facebook. You can reach out to me in my email, Twitters, Instagrams, whatever. Don't let these people criminalize these brothers and sisters that went out there to Chi-Town. But my my new era brothers and sisters, get a research team. Get some security, real security with you. Reach out to the Nation of Islam, whether y'all like it or not. Those are my brothers, and they make sure I'm straight. All right? I got to say peace and love, man. It's been real. But I might be on my Periscope tonight. If you don't have Periscope, y'all should go to Periscope. I think it's Sabir Bey or Sabir Bey Radio or Sabir Bey Show. Just look for my Periscopes. I sit there every night mostly and give y'all a host of things. Everything. I give y'all breakdowns of everything that's going on. And if you would like to donate, please go to SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. Again, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. All right, if you choose to. All right, because I'm telling you, sometimes people get worn down, and your own people will wear you down. All right, peace and love, y'all. Please share this out to everybody.